Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? Hope you're well, and yeah, I'm back. I'm back today. So let's have a look, see what is on and who is on. Um, Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit player ratings uh, -9 between the lot. Um, it could well be. Robert Lang, hi Kiam and Andy, how are you, mate? You well? Yeah, we're going to talk about, if you look in the description below, we've got obviously the fallout. It's just been everywhere, absolutely everywhere, all over it. Social media, it's been in the press, we've had radio stations, you name it, all absolutely, just all over the fact that Liverpool are winning the league now and that's it and whatever. But anyway, we're going to talk about that. Going to also talk about the dressing room after Norwich. Kevin De Bruyne gives his comments on what the dressing room was like after the game. City fans in general, we'll talk about the player ratings. You can give your player ratings as well. We'll look at the next sort of Shakhtar squad that's been announced that are flying out there probably tonight or this afternoon. Fan channels, yeah, we've got some interesting things to talk about on that one, and then anything else you want to sort of have a chat about. So, guys, it's entirely up to you, but let's have a quick scan through and bring that up. So, Kiam initially posted a link earlier on here, which was the Discord server sort of website link. So if you're not on Discord and you want to join, please, whatever you do, go over, click that link, just join it. It's really, really simple. And Kian put a video out which explained everything in that video of how to join, what the server's going to be about, all the links. I mean, it's not just a simple chat forum. Anyone can set that up. It's got so many other variables that are in there and links that are in there, which is just amazing, and tons of hard work for the last month has gone into creating that. So it isn't just as simple as just creating a Discord server. It's the way it's been set up. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm still not fully involved in the Discord side of things. I've been too busy. But what I did do last night was I went on after Martin did his first live vlog, which I'll talk about shortly. Then suddenly I had loads of messages coming up on my phone. I was like, oh, what's this all about? And I started going in, and it was people going, oh, can you come on live now and do a voice chat? I was like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I can't do it now because I'm watching Peaky Blinders with my wife. But after that, yeah, maybe I'll come on. So I did. I went on, had an absolutely incredible chat with four of us were on. That was Cal, Ryan, Martin, and myself. And we were just chatting football in general, absolutely in general, about all sorts of things, you name it. And it was brilliant. I thought, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Now, the plan is those type of chats coming very, very shortly because we've done all the hard work, or I haven't. Kian and a couple of other people have done all the hard work for the last month, setting up everything up. We're going to be doing that, but that's going to be going live. So you'll be able to interact, you'll be able to come on and speak to us, and we'll do live chats, and we'll do, whatever it is. So it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, really, really good. So thank you, Kian. I really, really do appreciate all that work, because I know how long it's took to set it up to the point of where we've got it to this point now. Not only that, there's going to be tons now in future when we move over for the live vlogs into Discord. There's going to be ticker banners going across there. There's going to be interactive chat stuff. There's going to be logos and you name it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So once I've got my head around that side of it, we're going to be going live via Discord, and people can get involved. Absolutely get involved. Right, Robert Lang. Hi, Andy. How are you, Robert? You well, mate? Amazing Arafat. Hey, good afternoon to amazing Arafat. Good afternoon. Sorry if I'm back on. I paused off there only because I've had some issues with my fibre to the home, and I've had an open reach guy here all day, and we've been doing loads of trial stuff, and he keeps sending messages through, do this, do that, do the other, trial this, trial that, and I've been playing around with stuff and deleting stuff off my laptop and all sorts of stuff, so I do apologise. It's probably because when I went live, I was still running something that they asked me to run. So my server is still giving me like 100 and something plus, but it should be at 293, and something over the last week has just suddenly dropped. So I do apologise if I do go again. What I've done is I've switched this to 4G, so because I'm doing this from my phone, so that I can keep running any tests that they keep sending me. So I do apologise if I went off there, briefly, but hopefully I'm back on now. If there's any problems, just let me know immediately and say, "Oh no, I can't see this," and I'll sort it out. But anyway, Cameron Dempsey, hey Andy, how are you, buddy? I'm not spoke to you for a while, Cameron. How are you, mate? This is Zinchenko Derby. This is Zinchenko Derby. Yes, and well, it's not a Zinchenko Derby per se, but maybe Ferner loves it out there, so hopefully Fernandinho will play. Hi J Hope, how are you? Hi Andy, hope you're excited about the start of your favourite competition. The UEFA Champions League. Afternoon all, Martin is on. Hi Martin, hey Martin, what's up, says Alexander Blueheart. Discord wouldn't accept my email address. It said email doesn't exist, don't know what the problem is. Blueheart, send a message to send a message to Kiam. I have no idea because I've not set this up. So if you message Kiam will have a look into it for you. Big thank you to Sergeant Awesome for his help. He's been absolutely incredible. Ocean Rage, hello, how are you? Martin, hi Robert, hope you're well. Jerigao, yo Martin. Robert Lang, yeah, I'm good. Are you, Martin? Amazing Arafat, they Alexander Zinchenko Derby because he was playing for Shakhtar. Yes, hi Jerry and Alexander, hope you're all good. Mark the Blue, hi Indian Blues, had a cheeky chat with Cheesy on Saturday, did you? Were you on the video? I watched that today, it was a really good video. Robert, congrats on winning the league, Kiam. He's just a legend. He would have won it by about at least another 10 points if he could shoot with Raheem Sterling. Mingy Wong, hi Andy, are you confident for Wednesday night? I am, I must admit. Hi, Evening Blues, hope everyone is good, says Scott Williams. Hi Bernard. Dunk City, hi Andy, how are you, big forehead? Hope you're well. Martin says put 10p in the meter. Alex, Crick, come on City, try porridge. Kiam, there you go. There's the email that you need to send it to. Alexander says, disappointed with the official Man City online shop. Been waiting for my stuff for more than expected. A lot of people do say that, mate. Ivor's in the house, evening room. City player rating as follows, -9 between the lot of them. Think that's fair. Yeah, that was me, half cut Andy, was I was going to say. I was like and ahhing trying to work out which one you were for your fibre. Scott says, Alexander, it's a sore subject. They are a nightmare. It will get there in the end. Martin, what's happened to my spanner? I don't know, because you're under a new thing now, mate. So let me just add as a moderator. So there you go, buddy. Your spanner, being a big, massive spanner, is back. So everyone, what were your thoughts on Martin's first live vlog last night? He put others to shame. Absolutely put others to shame. That was his first one as well. Massive well done to Martin doing his first live one last night. And it was very, very good. Got loads and loads and loads of views. So well done, Martin, on that one. Onwards and upwards, says Pete Tennis Dude. Scott Williams, I've sent them an email today. Hope they'll handle it properly. Though I've heard people are having a bad experience. Kiam says, thanks City Premier League champions on FIFA 19 and real life. Watch the final episode 18 out tomorrow. It's a real classic Champions League semi-final. I don't like that emoji. Phyllis says, all Blues are complete. We are. We absolutely are. Really impressed, Martin. There you go. I was really happy with that, Martin. So, did a great job. Did you win the semi-final, Kiam? Oh, you got it. You can't ask him that. You definitely cannot ask him that. Martin was really good. Very professional for his first time. He was very good last night. Alexander says, Andy, I realise that a lot of people like the sense of humour City fans have. Thanks, Phyllis, Big Blue Rabbit and Jerry, much appreciated. Scott Williams says, Alex, took 2 months to get a refund from them after the missus bought me something for my birthday, but I don't wear colours. She didn't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of complaints about the shop stuff, I must admit, but it is what it is. I don't buy it, I'll be honest with you. So I don't know that much about it because I don't buy stuff from there. So Alex says, that's embarrassing, Scott. City fan Martin, you had over 700 views. Great, mate. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. For his first time vlog, I must admit, I get about, I don't know, average between 300 and 600, depending. And that was his first vlog. He got 700 views, which is fantastic. And I paid €7 shipping it. Wow. Man City, love your live streams and vids, says Huib der Kinderen. You're more than welcome. Thank you for coming on, mate, and keep commenting. Martin Wellandy, Neil, yeah, I'm back home. I'm back soon, hopefully. Yeah, you'll be back very soon, mate. What's good, Andy Farm, J Fresh Stunner? I'm good. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope Cancelo starts. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to obviously talk about a few things today. And what I'm going to do first off is we're going to go through the player ratings, if I'm honest, rather than, because it is all about the fallout. So first things first, like I always do, I'll put the name up. I know other channels copy what we've done in the past, but then that's up to them. They don't copy anybody else, of course they don't. So the first player up is Edison. So give me your marks out of 10 for Edison. So there you go. We'll read a few through. Scott Williams says 5. Martin says 7. Bernard says 6. Dank 5.5. 4. 4. 6. Edison 6. A bit jumpy. 6. Maybe 7. 7. Wow. Well, Benjamin Doku says 6. Pete says 7. Any more? So we'll call that a day. I'm just looking at what I got. I gave him a 7, and I think overall there, people generally sort of agreed between a 6 and a 7. So, yeah, I don't know whether he was at fault for the first one because he has a big net that is covering, and I'm not too sure. I thought the marking was absolutely atrocious for the free kick. But we'll move on and we will go to Kyle Walker. Can't say he's the best keeper in the league. Alisson takes it. Not sure about that one. massively overrated keeper. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Walker stable 6 for me. 5, 6, 5, 4, 6, 4. Thank you, Man City, for running up a white flag in September. We accept your surrender. Only in your own dreams, buddy. Walker was awful too. 6 or 7, 4, says Benjamin. What did I get? I gave him a 6. So I think overall there, without having a calculator, it's between a 5 and a 6, looking at it, if I'm being honest. Right, moving over to the other side of the pitch before we talk about centre-backs. We're talking about Alexander Zinchenko. Walker is a scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. So we've got 7 for Edison, a 6 for Walker. Zinchenko gets a Huib, says Huib de Kinderen, says he's obviously Dutch or maybe South African. He says a 5. We've got Martin with a 3. Dank City 3.5. Phyllis is 4. 5.5, 4, 6 or 7. Wow. 6, 6, 4, says City fan. Mingy Wonga 3. Tough one, I'll give him a slim 6. Zinchenko 2, same as Walker, shockingly bad. J Fresh says 4, no more. He's a poet and he don't even know it. Benjamin Doku a 3. Ivor says 6 or 7, what game you watch. I don't know what game you ever gave him, a 6 or a 7. I gave him a 5. That was my score. So you can take your pick. I think it's more edging towards a 4.5, looking at the 3s and the 2s and whatever else. So moving on, Nicholas, the general, Otamendi. Andy's been generous. Well, I'll give him a 5. I think 5's, I don't give many players a 5 unless they've been pretty poor. But I don't think everyone was great yesterday. So we've got through Anuj 2, Phyllis 4, Dank City -10. Well, that's going to take the things down. 4, 4. Kiam says Otamendi 3, woeful. Scott Williams 3, Jerry Gow -4. 2 for him, shockingly bad. Pete says 5, Mingy Wong 4. Oh gosh, a 4 at best. Oh gosh, very posh. Martin was a 6 but 5 after that error. Joseph O says a 2. Benjamin says shocking, a 2. Very harsh scoring. I mean, Norwich did play well. Alex Lowe says 0. Well, he got, from me, he got a 4. I don't know. We've got lots of -10s and things in there if we were taking it off that. I would say 4 probably agrees with me on my sort of ratings there or thereabouts this time. So around about a 4. On to John Stones. What were your thoughts on John Stones yesterday? So we'll wait and see, and we'll see what comes through. So on John Stones, Dank City 6, Rusty says 3, not Otamendi, a bit late, mate, on that one. Huib says 5, Scott 4, Anush 4, City Fan 5, versus Big Blue Rabbit 5, Stones gets a 6, Pete says 6, Mark the Blue 4, Alexander Savage 3, the guy's invisible. Wow, I think that's a bit harsh. 5, he's still alive. Should have took him off. Mingy Wonga 5, Stones 4. He was the calmest at the back 4, and that's saying something. Wow, God, guys, I think you're really, really, really harsh, if I'm being honest. I'll give you my score. I gave him a 6. So I don't think he was that bad. Really? Are we being overreactive here? I don't know. Well, let's say for you guys, looking at the average there, you're looking at a... Jesus. You're looking at like a 4 or a 4.5. Wow, that is harsh. You're probably friends with him. Rusty says John Stone's a 4. The defence was truly awful. No, but we're talking about individually. If you want a collective, Kiam, yeah, I would agree with you. The Norwich manager gets a 10. He has even better hairstyle than the great Klopp. James maybe will put that. Hairstyles, who got the best hairstyle? Sorry, but if we take Otti off and Stones off, who we're playing? Good question, Martin. Stones should have had a word with Otter. That's why I gave him a 5. Rusty says no, just being real. Right, okay. So we're moving on to the next one. And that is our holding midfielder for yesterday. And that was Rodri. So, Rodri, what are your thoughts on our holding midfielder? And see what comes up. We can't pull fans out the stand to play. Dank City says 8. City fans 7. Going through. Alex 8. Benjamin. City best player on the pitch an 8. Phyllis 6. Pete says 7. Stroke 8. Mark the Blue 7. Mingy Wong 7. Huib de Kinderen says 7. Come on, Andy, keep up with the comments. You're 10 minutes. I'm not like you. Rodri gets an 8. Best player on the pitch. Scott Williams an 8. Rodri 9. Rolls Royce. Jerry Gower 10. Only player worth making 5. Wow. Martin says 7. I felt for Rodri in front of those Keystone Cops. Phyllis says 6. Look good going forward. Got cut out when we lost the ball. It's his job to... missed that one. He's retracted it. For me, he got my equal man of the match. And for me, he got a 7. So I'm just going through your 7s, 8. Yeah, 7. We'll call it a 7 because that's sort of thereabout. I'm not sure Jerry Gow whether he was a 10. I'll be honest with you. And Blue Heart 5. I think that's a little bit harsh. Blue Heart, have you heard from Blondie recently? No, I think he might be away. I don't know. I think he might be on holiday. But we're moving on to the next one coming up now. And that is... who should we pick next? We'll go for Bernardo Silva. So we'll go for Bernardo Silva. See what you think of Bernardo Silva yesterday. Personally, didn't think he was great, if I'm honest. Dank City, he's got a 5. Phyllis says 6. Mark the Blue 6. City fan 6. I assumed he was on holiday. I hope he's having a good time. I think he is. Scott Williams 6.5. 5. He didn't look his usual self. I agree. Huib de Kerinderen says 6. Joseph O 5.5. Mingy Wong 4. Nowhere to be seen. Jerry Gow 7. Bernardo Silva average 5. Cheers, Blue Heart. This was my score for Bernardo Silva yesterday, and that is just putting it on how he's played in the past. And I thought yesterday he was pretty poor. I know he put in that great cross for Sergio, but for his standards, where he's normally an 8, an 8.5, I thought he was really poor yesterday. I'll be honest with you. So Blue Heart says 4. Jay Fresh says 5 for him. Right, okay. This is going to be the one which I'm hoping we can all agree on. And this is Ilkay Gundogan. I'm dreading. I can't even look at this. I'll be honest with you. Krieber, hi guys, how are you? Dank City 3. I'll let Bernardo have a bad game. Never happens. Yeah, City fan 4. Alex says 3. Him and Stones, the Casper duo. Guys, please come and say hello. Wait games. Yep, go and see Martin. Mingy 1, 2. Phyllis 4. 2. Wow, 3, shocking, did nothing all game, says Jay Fresh. Jerrigal 4, Blue Heart 3, Mark the Blue 3, James Doherty 9, Scott Williams 1.5 just for lacing his boots. Martin 1 minus 1,000 million, blah de blah de blah. Gundogan actually wasn't the worst player, albeit he was awful. Invisible. Is that a score, Alex? Low. Invisible. 5 or a 6. Wow, you're being generous, Pete Tennis dude. 4 G4BR13L Wood. Hello, Rodri's looking fantastic. Yeah. Kreber 5. Pep playing him in the total wrong position. He played him put back. Yeah. No, in all seriousness, a 4. Bernardo Silva 4. Our fullbacks made Gundogan look like Messi. For me, he got a 4 hashtag. I don't know what that meant. Just a 4. I thought he was awful. But I agree with that comment that Kraber's just come in and said 5 playing him in the total wrong position. Listen, I've said it. Said it on the vlog, said it before the game, said it right before the game when they announced the team sheet. David Silva, Rodri and Gundogan in that midfield is not good enough. It's too slow, far too slow. If you put a Kevin De Bruyne in there with Gundogan and Rodri, fine. You've got some legs. When you play David Silva, that is not his role, isn't it? His role isn't the energy in midfield. It just isn't that energy in midfield. So you need somebody who's got the energy. Now, Rodri's not the energy because he's the sort of enforcer. Even though he needs to learn to be a little bit more proactive going forward. But, yeah, yeah. I said, when he plays in that sort of role, it's just like running in treacle. He's great in a 10 role, wonderfully skilled player. But no, not acceptable. In my opinion, and that's just my own personal view. Right, well, GBR, we're moving on to the next player, which is Raheem Sterling. So give me your comments. What are your scores, Raheem Sterling? Rodri is the only player to shoot from outside the box. Rodri is the only one willing to strike a ball. Sterling was bloody awful. Blue Heart, the money we paid for our squad, we shouldn't be losing to Norwich even though they played well. I agree with that. So 5 for Sterling, 2, a 5, 5 or a 6, a 3, a 5, a 5, a 6, a 4, 5 at best. Roger was signed to protect the back 4. This is his main job. I agree with that either. Ming-Yi Wong 5, 4/5, a 2. Wow, that's harsh. Scott Williams 5. Phyllis says Raz a 5. Jerrigal 6. Martin a 4. Sterling worst game of the season. It was Kiam's FIFA. Raheem 5. I wouldn't have given him not if it was Kiam's FIFA. I would have given him 1. Needs a rest. Spot on either. He got a 5 from me. So yeah, we'll go with a 5. Well, you're pretty much in that ballpark with me anyway. So I think 2 is a bit harsh, and a 3 is things like that. But it wasn't too bad because he didn't do much wrong, but he also did create. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Kreber, he was so wasteful on the ball, running to blind alleys and losing 1v1. He did. It was one of those. But you got to bear in mind, he's just played 2 full internationals. Should he have even played? Should he have even started? This is the problem with playing these absolute garbage, nonsense, bloody games in the middle of the season. So, who have we... No, oh, I know we haven't done 2 players yet. And that is, for me, he was the best player on the pitch with Rodri. So, but you give your thoughts on it. David, we're talking about David Silva. So Norwich closed us down really well. Kreber 5. Wow. Kreber, you speak sense. Think it was a chance to rest him and start. Maris Jerrigal, how can you protect the back 4 when they give the ball away to opposition? Danks said 5.5. Alexander Savage, a 3 for David Silva. What? Wow. Mark the Blues 7, Philly 6, City Fan 5, Ming-Yi Wong 6. Wow. International break did us no favours, seem to have messed up our form. Good point, John Grogan. Nowhere near his best 4. Wow. 5 did okay in the pockets, but none more. 6, 7. Please, can you not put my number? It's copying me. It's copying, please stop. Anyone else for David Silva? Well, it looks like I'm wrong because I gave David Silva a 7. So it looks like it's between a 5.5 or something like that, 5.5 to a 6. Wow. How can anyone say Raz is so wasteful? Have you not been watching him? Martin thinks 7. Well, I gave him a 7. I must admit, I thought he was one of the better players on the pitch with Rodri. But hey, listen, it's all about opinions. Absolutely all about opinions. Silver 6, he tried but was surrounded by worse performance. Yeah, and that's the thing. If he would have had a Bernardo and a Kevin De Bruyne or a Fernandinho and Rodri and let's say, or Fernandinho and a Kevin De Bruyne starting, then maybe it would have been a bit better. So, on to our final starter, and that's Sergio. So, Sergio Aguero. What were your thoughts on Sergio yesterday? Blue Heart says, David, very loose with passing on Saturday, you reckon? Sterling's overrated. Overrated? What? Kraber, what are you talking about? Raz wasn't that bad, he wasn't. Silva will always struggle in holding mid. He's not holding mid, yeah, and that's why he shouldn't have played with those two players. Martin for Aguero gives a 7. Mark says 8. Dunk City a 6. Jerry Gow a 7. Scott Williams 6.5. Creeper 6. 7, not much chances. Did all right. Aguero looked disinterested after 10 minutes. His body language was pretty poor. Mingy won 7 because he scored 4 for Sergio. Wow, that is harsh. Blue Heart. Creeper, you are weird. Says Ivor. Aguero 5. Weird, yeah. Kun 6. Missed Leroy. Well, we can't really discuss it, John, because he's not going to be here until January. Joseph a 6. He didn't get much chances, but I still give it a 7. I gave him a 6.5. That was my... Was it? Yeah, 6.5. That was my score on Sergio for Saturday. A couple of those headers I thought he could have done better with. Took his goal, his header, really well. But, it's harsh because I just think he wasn't getting the support from the midfield, if I'm being honest. Without a Kevin De Bruyne there, Raz was pushed out wide and having 2-3 players around him, and and it was like it was Bernardo got one side with Bernardo not on his top game. You got Raz on the left with everyone, just piling all over him. And Aguero was looking behind him thinking, where's my number 10? Which was David Silva normally. But you want a second number 10 or a number 8 and a number 10. Well, Gundogan was supposed to be playing that 8. And just nothing. Absolutely nothing. So he was running left and right, trying to think, right, well, I'll go to the wing. I'll try and... Yeah, really, really, frustrating. Very frustrating. But I think 6.5 is fair. 6.5 just right. I knocked 5 for all the scores because they lost. If it was Liverpool, okay. But Norwich, yeah, maybe, yeah. He's so short, couldn't get over the other 2 headers. We scored 2, but gave away 3 poor in defence. We did. Aguero could have scored a hat-trick of headers. He could have. Andy, sorry I'm late. Don't worry, Dupe. No problem, mate. Phyllis, without Dino there, who knows the system? Everyone struggles. Why has the start of the season been so slow? Dino is missing. I agree with you on that, Ivor. No service for Kun. Still haven't sorted out set pieces. How many corners with no threat? Absolutely, Scott. We need to rest Zinchenko and Walker. Good evening, Colin Pye. How are you, buddy? I got your email this afternoon, mate. I've been back and forth. The Wi-Fi's been off all afternoon, so I haven't had a chance to reply and things. I actually agree with you on that. Right. So, do we give... Mahrez came on 73rd minute. Normally, like I said, all right, well, I'll tell you what, one more, because I normally say I don't do predictions on people who come on with less than 20 minutes to go, because unless they score, and you can give them a score. But Gabby did come on, I think it was 56, 57 minutes. So Gabby did come on that period. So do you want to give Gabby a score? We did have the other subs, which was Mahrez came on at 73. Didn't really do anything. Oh, sorry. I know Kevin De Bruyne as well, so I'll talk about Kevin in a minute, linked in with this. I agree with Ivan. I think Fernand is a big miss. I agree. Why doesn't Pep stick with the same formation instead of chopping and changing? I agree. Gabby gets a 6, 5-ish. 5, no time to judge. 6. 6, look promising, just needs to shoot the ball first time. We always have a little bit of things with that. Gabriel Jesus. Gabby 5 came into a shit show. Yeah, I agree. It's a long way home. It is. Couldn't get in the game till late. 4 tries. 7 tried hard. Gabby 4. Pepper's always changed one side. Been doing it all his career. He has. All subs are 5, 6. Well, he didn't do anything wrong for me. Didn't do anything majorly. So I always give the subs that come on a 6, because unless you've got like 40 minutes and 45 minutes with KDB, I'll put it out there. He came on a little bit. I think it was 50. Let me just check what time did he come on. 56, 57. So he came on with Gabby at sort of 56, 57 minutes. So we did look better. We did look better when he came on. I must admit. 7. Did you get my email? I don't know who that was to, Martin. Aguero and Jesus should start. KDB 6, nothing more. 6. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Oh my God. The gap is 5 points. Remember when it was 10? Joel. 5. You pal. Oh, no, I haven't had your email, mate, because I'm doing a live vlog, so I haven't been able to look at it. 5. 6.5. KDB 4. He came on too late. I agree with that. Blue heart. He should have been on at half time for me. 7. As soon as he came on, we're more confident. He's absolutely, definitely only banter. Of course it is, buddy. 6.5 injected pace, but the rest had lost the plot. Yeah. Thanks, Joel. Glad you found us. KDB should start at 45. He should have come on straight away at half time. 5. No Vinny to save your season this time. It's Liverpool's title at last. I know it. Man City fans know it. Liverpool just want it more. It's very hard to keep the mental strength up there. Yeah. When you talk about mental strength, James, don't forget you were 10 points clear last season. We're 5 games in. And we clawed it back and still beat you by 1 point. Come on, fella. Give your head a wobble. KDB a 7. He did more in 10-minute spell than Gundogan 55 minutes. I agree with you, Jay Fresh. Come back, he made Dipper, absolutely. KDB should have been on at 30 minutes. He should have been on to start with. Said last year when we lost to KDB, yeah, these LFC clowns have no stuff to do in life. They're obsessed with Man City fan TV. That's why we got so many views for the live vlog. I mean, it's almost hitting 3,000 views on the live vlog. Wow, 3,000 views on the live vlog. Incredible numbers. Why do you talk about Liverpool? So I'm not talking about Liverpool, Brad Hughes. It's the people. I'm only replying, like the other night, I'm only replying to all the Liverpool fans who came on the live vlog. I didn't see it when we beat Brighton, when we beat West Ham. I didn't see all the Liverpool fans invading Man City fan TV. Suddenly we get beat and it's inundated with Liverpool fans. Kids who probably have never been to Anfield in their life. So I'm not talking about Liverpool. I'm replying to comments that are coming up. And now I could just block you. I could just go block. Let's just talk about Manchester. And is that are actually pretty funny. At the end of the day, can't get into a bit. It's 2 domestics to finish second. Everybody's obsessed with us. We get talked about everywhere. We do. Lost it. Hooray. Well said, Ivor. Joel, I feel we could beat Hughes next game. Hughes are shocking at the back without the ball. Hughes. All together now. Dip dip, hooray. James Doty, wobble your head. Sorry, Creever. That's English in Scouse. Yeah, but that's not English because they're not part of England. You have to remember that. Scouseland or Liverpool fans believe that Liverpool is a total entity to, different entity to England. They have it's their own country according to Liverpool fans. Delusional bunch. The proper cult. Laporte would be a big miss. He's a great defender, will only help the pool. I think it's a massive miss. Don't get me wrong, James. It's a massive miss for City. Huge, absolutely massive. Will it only help you? Yeah, I mean, if we carry on the way we're going, it'll be a massive miss, but a long way to go yet, buddy. Is used the same as you lot? Yeah, it is. According to some Scousers, they English are, yeah, apparently so. God save our gracious hubcaps. Pep should give Garcia a chance. No, I'm not too sure about that, Jay Fresh. No, not for me. And Foden. That I agree with. Joseph O, that I definitely agree with. And I thought yesterday, I did say on the pre-match stuff that I thought, would he actually go for Phil? Wouldn't surprise me if see Phil Foden against Shakhtar. Really wouldn't. So if LFC win the league, we can assume it's only because City's got injuries. Is that what you're saying? You're not capable of winning if a grenade has been thrown there by Ivor, and they'll struggle to answer that in any way. That's not going to make sure that they are not contradictory. So Ivor, clever questions here, mate. They watch this channel because nobody wants to listen to that Scouse accent on Redmen TV. Colin says, walk into centre-back, Cancelo right-back. I think me Walker there, mate. Walker at centre-back, Cancelo right-back, maybe. Match of the Day did a little ditty for Norwich at the end of the programme last night. Even the BBC said, mate, nothing's changed there, mate. We underestimate Eric Garcia and Taylor Howard, but we have so much great talents. We should use them with Nico and John. Yeah. And then if something went wrong drastically like yesterday, the kids will be getting absolute tons of grief, so will Pep. But it could go the other way. They could be absolutely amazing. We'll wait and see. Got to trust in Pep Guardiola. Brad Hughes, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I watch your channel twice. Manchester United Fan TV and Arsenal Fan TV don't talk about them as much as you do. Your last stream was 70% Liverpool because our last stream was invaded by 70% Liverpool fans, Brad. That's the reason why we had 70% Liverpool fans invading the channel. So we were replying back to them. Could easily have just block. But I would have spent more time just blocking and it would have been silence on the channel. So that's the reason why the vlog was full of Liverpool fans. So I don't mind that. Don't mind it at all. And actually, I would say about 80% of them were pretty sensible and it was a bit of banter between fans. So if you're not a Liverpool fan or a City fan or you're not a whatever, don't tune in if you can't give a bit of banter out and take it. And more importantly, take a bit of banter. If you can't do that, pointless. What we've got, if Garcia was at a small club, he would probably be playing. Yeah, probably. They watch this channel because Bombay LFC live is not for another 10 hours. Liverpool are erecting a statue of City team coach. The Merseyside police say it's invisible. They can't see it. How come called legend Adam? Ooh, what was that? Oh, Joel, be very careful. I nearly caught that, mate. Be very, very careful. Don't want to block you, Joel, but be very careful with those comments, mate. Joel, no need to go there. Wobble your head. Right, so it was obviously Joel. Listen, mate, I don't like doing stuff like this. But somebody, I think Martin's already done it. There you go. Be careful, mate. We don't want to go down that route. My high street is 7% McDonald's, doesn't mean I eat there. There you go. Hi guys, Kamal Dwyer is on. How are you, buddy? James, I don't visit Man U Arsenal sites, only big teams like City. Thank you, James. I know that's a wink, mate. Could have brought on after the watershed. Sorry, crossed the line. Fair enough. Liverpool United Arsenal fans' biggest bandwagon. There's no competition. Joel, last August, Alexa picked me a team in the UK. Careful, Joel. Don't want to go down that route. Right, quickly, finally. Kevin De Bruyne reacted to the shock defeat by Norwich, and he turned around and says basically that nobody was shouting or angry with each other. He said the fact that, you know, everybody makes mistakes. It gets magnified when you lose. You also make mistakes when you win. In the end, people may be a little bit down. You pick them up as a team and you go to Wednesday and try and win the game because it's important to get the away win at Shakhtar. It's never nice, but you have to put it into perspective. The team against us, they're going to try and do everything to win the game and make it difficult. And Saturday was nothing else. He said nothing is lost. We played 5 games so far, and there's such a long time to go. But yeah, we are points behind, and we know that. There's no point dwelling on myself or blaming other people, you know. It's 14 who played and the team didn't win, and it did not do well enough. And you go on to Wednesday. Wednesday comes quick. Then it's Sunday and it's Tuesday again. And I think you just have to get on with it, what you're doing. There's no point in crying about what happened. He said we were not sharp enough, but there was one defended for their lives and they did really well. We're not at our best, but it happens. You lose a game and you carry on. Last year, we were 7 points behind. Of course, we want to win every game, but it's difficult. You have to give respect to the other team, and they also did very well. So Kevin De Bruyne there sort of coming out basically saying, you know, everyone just calm down a little bit. Seems that on Twitter there was a Man City City News post from the MEN asking about who do people, City fans, think should be the first choice centre-back pairing, and it came out at 8% other, 25% Stones and Walker with Cancelo at right back, 46% was Stones and Fernandinho, and 21% Stones and Otamendi. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I think Pep, we know, is a little bit stubborn. It wouldn't surprise me. Pep sticks with Stones and Otamendi. What else? Champions League team to travel to Donetsk, to the Ukraine. We've got Bravo, Ederson, Scott Carson, Angelino, Joao Cancelo, Eric Garcia, Benjamin Mendy, Nicholas Otamendi, John Stones, Cal Walker, and Olex Zinchenko. Midfielders are Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Rodri, Ilkay Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, David Silva. And up front, the usual 3, which is Sergio Aguero, Gabi Jesus, and Raheem Sterling. So they're the ones that are going out there for the game. And it's time that City, you know, we just put this to bed. We get a good result out there, and we see what happens moving forward at the end of the day. What else have we got? Remember how MCFC finished seasons? Absolutely. Martin was good yesterday. Where is Rob? Rob's taking a break. He's got business stuff to do. I trust Dino more than Otter. We are going to go on a 25-game unbeaten streak. Let's hope so. I think Pep will go all out for the Champions League this time. I mean, he's even rested De Bruyne at the weekend. Do you think? Actually, James Doherty, you don't know. Maybe he's, you know, maybe he's looking at it going, look, we've already done back-to-back. We've already broke every single record going. Maybe this season we rest for the Premier League and we go all out for the Champions League. Maybe you've got a point. Not going against Kevin, but we need to learn our teams doing the same as Norwich, strong press and aggressive. Thanks, Colin Pye, much appreciated. Watkins taking out the team. Andy, something is not right with his game, resting for a couple of games. Maybe. Andy, wonder if there'd been a City Liverpool rivalry before the takeover. There never was, because we never won anything, mate. Once you start winning things, you're gonna get your haters. Is Phil injured? No, I don't think he is. Stones need to move the ball faster. Walker over Otamendi. Wow. Scott Williams, Mendy to start, or will Pep be sentimental and keep Zinni? Don't know. Scott Williams, I'll be honest. We'll be back tomorrow doing a full preview of the this Shakhtar game, where you can give us your lineups and things like that. But yeah, anything else I need to talk about? Yeah, fan channels. Yeah, it seems like, you know, As usual, Man City Fan TV, we're getting a little bit of grief from some of the opposition, and that's not just Liverpool fans. I'll be honest with you. It seems like we got a bit of a slagging off on somebody's channel last night, which is quite, you know, interesting considering some of the bullshit that was mentioned. And it seemed like Jack and Ori went off on one last night, and it was quite interesting watching some of the people's comments below the video on there. A couple of people in particular agreeing with certain comments and slagging us off, and one of them is Angus Walsh, who came on our channel and pretended to be like a really, oh yeah, but then turns around and says what Man City Fan TV doing is absolute garbage. So yeah, take your pick. That's why they're struggling to get to 1,000 subscribers. If they were doing anything that was worthwhile, they'd be there by now in a flash. But anyway, as it stands, it is what it is. So we're doing things that are just 10, 100 times more professional, putting out stuff that we're doing. Our stuff just listen. I didn't even go to Norwich. Nobody from Man City Fan TV went to Norwich. Already smashed their views, and they ended up having to put about 15 videos out just to try and get anywhere near one live vlog. So listen, it is what it is. We're doing our stuff. We'll concentrate solely on what we do, which is a proper professional production. You've seen the videos. We don't sit in the background in dark rooms and wear sunglasses and hide and things like that. We do our own stuff. We're already doing absolutely loads of stuff, and wait until you see the Discord stuff and the OBS stuff that we're going to come out soon. I mean, it is. I mean, I heard something. This is what I heard. This is one thing I'm going to say before I go, which is quite funny. And I don't want to sound like a bitter and then having a go back. I mean, it's just one of those things. But I do think it needs saying. It's quite funny that this person slagged off somebody for not going to away games. This person slagged off another channel for saying 5 talking points because that was taken from somebody on MEN or wherever. That person now, slagged off on Twitter and a real vehement sort of like debate, which created a right shitstorm at the time, going back a number of months ago, about people getting tickets for away games through official supporters clubs and via third parties. Now joins an official supporter clubs to get an away tickets and uses a certain person within the official supporter club community to get away tickets. So there's a contradictory in terms. Then slags off Stephen McAneny for copying, or he claimed he copied somebody for doing 5 things we learned that somebody had put out on I don't know, some article. I don't know whether it's the MEN or something like that, but Stephen did something like that to that. So, I mean, just listen, it's absolute nonsense. We'll do what we do. We will absolutely do what we do. Our stuff that we're putting out, nobody else is doing. It's funny, actually, because City Today have posted, and this came posted today at 3:36 p.m. City DNA number 2, Gentleman Max, Ultimate Sportsman. And this is an article all about Max Woosman. We've done it in the documentary. We've done it weeks and weeks and weeks ago. So, when people come on and start getting cocky, when they've not even reached 1,000 subscribers, they need to take a long, hard look at themselves. I mean, they can't even remember their own lies, never mind the stuff that they talk about other channels. So I find it quite funny. I'll be honest with you, it makes me laugh when I see it, and then people going, have you read this shite? Have you seen this crap? Actually believe it. That's the funny thing. So anyway, listen, why don't everyone, if you want to go and watch that type of stuff, go and watch it. Absolutely, perfectly fine. But please don't come back on Man City Fan TV after you've commented below videos with thumbs up and making ridiculous comments about stuff you know nothing about, absolutely nothing. Don't come back on here and then pretend that you're a friend of Man City Fan TV's. You want to come on, you want to apologise, and you want to talk about City in particular and not about diets and all about you. It's like one of those, come in guys, to the viewers, come in, pull up a chair and let's talk about me. Let's talk about me, because that's what that's what the videos are basically like. So anyway, listen, guys, thank you so much. I'm just looking through some of the comments. So we'll do what we do. We've got the Discord stuff coming out, already out, which is absolutely amazing by Kian. We're going to be switching to OBS very, very shortly, which is going to be amazing. You guys are going to be able to interact with us live. If you want to phone in, you want to chat to us live, you'll be able to do all of that stuff, because it's took, like I said, it's took weeks and weeks of work set up by Kian. And somebody else, sorry, his name forgets me. Is it Super? Can't remember. Somebody will tell me. But you're going to be able to interact on there. So, guys, listen, keep following Man City Fan TV. Keep subscribing. Keep hitting the bell icon. Keep commenting below the video. And if you don't like it, don't follow us. If you're Sergeant Awesome, sorry, keep forgetting his name. And if you don't like it, don't follow us. It's that simple. But we're here for a bit of banter. We don't ban people. We don't just ban people immediately. We, like the video on Saturday, we were invaded by Liverpool fans. So I was replying back. I was trying a little bit of banter between Liverpool fans and City fans. Some of them, a couple, we had to ban. And actually, I'll be fair, a couple of comments by City fans I had to remove because I thought they were out of order. But it is what it is. So anyway, take care. We'll see you soon. And yeah, keep checking in. Man City Fan TV. Go over, follow the links for the Discord and go and have a chat, because we can actually chat live via audio, not just by text. So take care, guys. We'll see you soon.